Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Pokemon Mail number 5. On this episode we have a huge amount of things that have come through in the mail which I'm going to share with you. Some very interesting cards as well as a few holos I've picked up actually in person. So I'm going to go through them all. First of all, eBay, if you're watching, please stop sending me vouchers. I've spent far too much. Now, the cards I've picked up are quite interesting. So I've picked up 6 Gym Heroes in these sets here. I'm going to show them in person shortly, a bit more detail because it's a bit hard on the screen like this. But basically there's 6 there, 6 first editions. I'm going to show them shortly in a sec, so we'll have a good look at those. A couple of very nice cards in there. And yeah, so I've got 3 things in the mail this week, and even more to come, thank you eBay. But I was going to go through these ones shortly. So these are the ones here, just obviously not showing the address. But these are the ones, the 3. And yeah, we're just going to go through each one and talk about it. Some of them are, there's obviously 3, but yeah, I think a couple in particular are very interesting. So I'm going to start with this one. I actually have no idea what's in it, of course, because I haven't opened it. But I'm going to start with this one. Let's see what we got. Big moment. It's always interesting to see how people package up these things. You hope people do a good job, but you can never really tell until you actually open it. There we go. Sorry. Perfect. Okay, what have we got here? Quite a well sealed pack, I must say. God, opening things, I'm so bad at opening things on camera. I'm sorry guys about this. Every time I open things on camera, I'm just rambling and I'm just tearing things apart. And then in person, I'm just cutting like a professional. But anyway, sorry, I'm all good now. Here we go. These are cool. Brock's Vulpix. Now, not just Brock's Vulpix by themselves. These are gold stamped W1s. So that's what makes it interesting. Wow, they're in really good condition as well. So what about the card? I'm just going to show you one of them. But there is 2. I bought 2 because they're a good price, and I thought, well, I really want a 10. So this card itself has a W gold stamp just here. That means it was part of a promo. There was only 7 cards, I believe, in total, which got the Wizards W gold stamp. And that's the card again. And just to read out the details for that one. So the Brock's Vulpix with the W gold stamp. In PSA registry, there's 52 graded with 11 10s. So we're talking a low number. This card was included in the Gym Challenge expansion. First released in the Leaders Stadium expansion, a special W Wizard stamp version was given away in the March 2011 issue of Top Deck magazine. Now, Top Deck, I believe, is an Australian magazine, and that's why I bought these from Australia. So I'm actually, for once, I'm in a good position buying cards because I have access to people in Australia. Because normally when I'm buying cards from the US, I have to pay, big shipping and everything. But for once, I got some really cool cards cheap. So lucky me. That's a start. Obviously going to get those ones graded. I have another package here. I can't actually show this one on camera because it's got a really obvious address all over it. So I'm just going to open this one down here, but you have to believe me that I'm opening it. And if it is what I think it is, this one is going to be really cool. I think it is. Yes, here we go. This is a cool one, guys. Meowth. Not just any Meowth, yo. This is a Meowth Gameboy promo holo. And you can tell just by the actual, obviously there, this has never been opened. It is actually in a sealed wrapper when it came from the promo, never opened. So very interesting card. First time I've actually seen it. In all honesty, it's in very good condition. It looks like it hasn't been opened because it hasn't. So really interesting card, but I really want to talk about this card because this card's probably the most interesting for the one. So let's have a little bit of a history lesson. This card was initially created for the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color. In Japan, a physical print was later made available as an insert with the February 1999 issue of CoroCoro comic. It has a GB symbol, which I'll show again in a sec, in the bottom right hand corner of the artwork to indicate that it was exclusively created for the game. The English version of the card was included within the Pokemon trading card game. Now this is where it gets interesting. So yeah, just to verify that, you can just see here, we have a small GB at the bottom right-hand screen of the bottom right-hand image, sorry, GB, and it says Holo Promo. So that just verifies that. And I actually couldn't believe this. This is just, when I saw this on the registry, I almost like freaking out. So basically, there's only 2 cards ever recorded in the PSA registry for this. Graded. 2. Of the 2000, Black Star, 10, Gameboy Promo, Meowth Holo, 2. There's a 9 and a 10. That's it. I mean, that's it. There's not more. That's it. 2. 2 in the world graded. I mean, I've never even held a card with such a low rate, so I just can't believe it. And if I'm honest with you, I paid about $6 for this. I don't know if it's just because people don't grade them, or if there's actually something unbelievably rare about this, but I'm going to be getting that graded because, wow, that is cool. And we're not finished yet. We have one more pack. I believe this one is a fossil booster pack, which I got for a good price. Need some suspenseful music. Yes, it is, I believe. And it is. Very cool. And he's packaged it up nicely. Fossil. I'm actually going to open this up because I do want to put it in my collection. And if just while I open this carefully, the 2 Gyarados packs just there, Mega Collection. I'm actually starting a sealed collection. So I'm going to be talking about that in a video coming up. I don't want to cover that today, but that just proves how much I've been buying. I've just been buying so much stuff. I've had like six things coming in a week. But this will be another addition to that sealed collection, which I'll cover another time. But there we are. First edition, fossil. I mean, check it out. Like, this is just, should honestly just be in a museum at this point. I don't even know why it isn't. 1999, I believe. 1998 even, 1999. One of the 2. Very cool. Artifact. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the other holo cards just in a bit more detail because it's hard to show them like this properly. And yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, so here we go, guys. Just going to go through these cards now in a closer look because they look a lot better showing them this way rather than me just presenting them in front of you. So we have Erica's Violet Plume, first edition. Honestly, absolutely, this one's absolutely mint. Like, if you have a look at that, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely awesome. Unusual card, really funky got holo, by the way, like lots going on there. Cool card, don't see many of them. Have lots of hopes on that one. Rocket's Hitmonchan, another cool card. First one of own, lots going on in the holo. This one's pretty good condition, probably not quite as good as the previous. It's just a small nick down here. Don't know if that'll be too much on the grading, but maybe a 9. Still a real cool collectible card. We have Brock, which is my first ever trainer card, actually. I've never had a trainer card before. But yeah, this is a first edition Brock. Very good condition. I didn't realise how cool the trainer holos are. They've got an awesome shape in the background. Really nice condition, that one. A couple of hairs in there, that's what they are. Yeah, a little marking up here, but overall very nice. Brock's Raiden. Now, I have this in the PSA 9 in person, but I am hoping to get a 10 on this one, because that would be a first. Very good card. Small nick there, but yeah, really cool. Very popular card, actually, that one. This one was a free bonus. He gave this to me as a bonus for purchasing a few cards. He was a little bit sick, so I had to wait a while to get all the cards because he was sick and I couldn't get to him. And he gave me this for free. It's not a first edition, but it's absolutely awesome. My girlfriend actually really likes this card as well because she likes Misty. Yeah, and unbelievably, it's in like really good condition, so massive bonus there. And 2 really last interesting cards. Sabrina's Gengar, first edition. Really cool card. Really interesting story. This the artwork on this one is actually censored, but I'm going to cover that in another video because that's another story, and I'm not going to cover that now because I can't cover that in a short period. So we'll cover that before we do our grading. And I got another one. This one from eBay though, and this one is the superior one because the condition is just perfect. Absolutely nothing on the card. Oh, obviously, not much to show there. We'll check it out. But yeah, awesome card. So high hopes on this one. All right, so we've checked out those holos. Thank you again for tuning in. I've had a lot of things to cover today, so I apologise if it's been a bit all over the place, but that's what it's like when you're receiving a whole bunch of mail stuff from eBay. Yeah, really exciting times. Working towards getting a bigger collection to a grade. And also, if you haven't already checked it out, I'm giving away 2 packs. Check out my last video for that one. It's completely free. It runs till the end of June 2017. You just have to subscribe and enter a comment on that video. That's it. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope everyone has a great day.